All right, back to judo breakdowns. Hope you've been enjoying the content. I've certainly been enjoying providing it with another one from the 2021 Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. This match that we're going to watch is from between Katelyn, I don't know how to pronounce this name, Bouyssou-Jarrell, versus Aleksandra Kaleta from Poland in the under 52 division. So let's have a look. Okay. And Aleksandra is in blue with Katelyn in white. All right. Okay. Okay. So, okay. High grip. Down on the knee already. Okay, so... okay. What happened to her face? Just a gi across the face? Okay. I think she'll be fine. Yeah, she's fine. Nothing serious. Okay. I don't know if she's upset about that. Oh. Okay, nice Uchimata attempt. They're going real head to head here. I really don't like that. Doesn't seem necessary to me, but okay. They're taking it out of bounds. Yeah, it is. The ladies are always so aggressive. Okay, let's see it. Okay, she got the grips. What's she gonna do with it now? Oh, there it is. Oh, I think that might be. Oh, does she have it? Oh. She's got to turn. Oh, I think this might be done. This might be it. Dosakomi is called for sure. And because I think there was a Wazari called, I didn't hear it, but I believe there was a Wazari called. That's why there was less time to work the escape. So it looks to me that Aleksandra has won via hold down. They certainly are showing her, so I don't really know what's taking so long. Okay, just getting the gis all fixed up. Okay, that's fine. And that's it. Great. Okay, good for her. Why don't we take a look at that sequence, though? What happened here exactly? This is the main action. Okay, so let's take a look. How they end up there. Okay, so sort of attacked, landed on the knee. This attack was really not realistically ever going to get anywhere because she's just so far away. Like you're down to like ankle like distance, right? Okay, so that's interesting. She opened her up. Aleksandra opened her up. Rotating on. So did she have that arm before? Okay, so you can see that Katelyn's arm is across the body here, meaning that she cannot post with this right arm to prevent the rollover. So you have to there's a big gap here essentially in terms of where she's vulnerable. And Aleksandra has done a good job of recognizing that. So okay, now this is sort of okay. I mean, what do you do with this? Okay, so right. Okay. So what she's really done is just held on. I call this the hold on as tight as you can type of hold down. Really, right? Like, I mean, there's not a technical, like, I don't think there's a technical name for it, but if you look at the position here of what the hold on is, right? Alexandra's on her, so there's her head. There's Katelyn's head. You can imagine that her right arm is there. Sort of like what you would have with Kesugatame, except the arm is not just out; it's totally there, right? So, and she's really the key that you might wonders like, oh, how come it's not easier to get out of is actually I think the hip here for Aleksandra is pretty low, and I think the head is a bit at a 45-degree angle. It's kind of uncomfortable, and so she's really focusing to keep the brace so she doesn't get taken backwards, and also the trying to keep the hip low so that way the head stays in place. You got the head in place, and you've got your chest down, then you're good to go. Okay, so what could Katelyn do differently? I think you gotta like work it like you work any sort of kasagatame escape from this position. So I would probably say to rotate the body. So this hip has to come up. This left leg has to come up and really scooch over, like flip all the way over, as if you're trying to get onto your knees, right? So from the left hip has to rotate this way. And since you have a free arm, you're able to use that arm to kind of help, let's say in the standing up part, right? It's easier said than done. She's putting a lot of weight on her chest, but you gotta do something, right? And so the hips have got to come over, right? So what do we see Katelyn's attempt there? See, you kind of see it, right? But what's holding it back is actually this arm, and grabbing the leg is not going to do anything, in my opinion, right? You've got to really almost yank your arm through, like forget grabbing the pant leg. That's not going to do anything. What are you going to do? You're not going to like roll over from there, right? Your hip is way too far. You're not going to have a lot of power that way. You just got to really get your arm to the other side, and that way you can really start doing a push-up from that position. If you can get at least your elbow past your own body, so you want it to be actually on that side, as best as you can, then you can start really using some power there to like get up. Because here it's really not going to contribute anything. Like, what are you going to do? Push this way? This is not the direction that you want to go. Like, you really want to just get out, right? So this is the best escape route here, and even just a shrimp or something, right? Like, would probably be better than grabbing, right? So we watch the escape. Yeah, see, she's sort of in sequence there, but yeah, it does happen fast though. Like, I mean, to be honest, like, as soon as you see the rotation, like as soon as you feel this, once you feel that, that's when you like, this is the time to start working, and she does, to her credit, does try initially to do it, right? So I'm not gonna say too much about that, but I really think that she kind of gave up a little bit too early on that. Of course I'm not there, so I don't know, and that arm is pretty far back. But, what are you going to do, right? Like, you just have to try, right? So I don't think that giving up and rolling back is much of an option, right? So, you got to, if you can try to stay here, make them work for it, right? Like don't just flop back, right? Like, make them work to get your hip back, right? So, yeah. She's searching, yeah. It's tough. I mean, you never really practice this sequence, but that's what, in retrospect, that's what I would do, I'd say. Really just pull the arm through. Like, and just continue what she was trying to do originally in the original sequence here, right? Of like, so we'll see here. She tries to roll to, this. Yeah. She tries to roll. So, yeah. This is the way that it should go. Yeah. Exactly. So, I mean, good job, Aleksandra. Well earned. Well deserved. Better luck next time.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Whoa.